Alright, let's do some gold fishing on Korvald. Let's check his draws, see if my assumptions about his mana base are correct, and also try to determine what I should take out for this Crucible Worlds. I've got Rolls of Wilding here in case it becomes obvious that I need to put that back in, depending on how many cards I can draw and how often I would want to skip the draw in order to get a 2/2 bear. So let's try an opening hand. Okay, 7. 1, 2, 2 land. Okay. Doubt Embrace, Bone Shredder, Stockpile, Inferno, Titan, and Exploration. That's not bad. That's not bad. So I would keep that. Hoping I get another land soon. Okay, so first turn, draw for the turn. Huh, I've got both Titans. Fantastic. So Llanowar Waste, tap that for 1, take a life. Exploration, play the mountain as my second land for the turn, and go. That's not a land. That's not a land. That's not a land. So it'd be 4 turns before I get another fucking land. Okay, let's try that again. That was some bullshit. Shuffle this up. Getting exploration was nice, but if I go 4 turns without another land, kinda sucks. And there is 38 land in the deck. Normally I run 37. I think I only have 2 decks that have 36. NMR being 1. No, I'm pretty sure he's 37 too. Probably Shroom because of all the mana rocks. She's got a lot of rocks. She's rock heavy. Okay, so let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got the fucking expiration again. Okay, fine. Let's see. I don't need the Bojuka Bog, but I need land, so I'm going to play the Bojuka Bog and hit nobody because I need the land. Then that shit happens. So let's draw for my turn. Okay, maybe I won't need the Bojuka Bog. So first turn, Forest, Exploration, Command Tower. Untap, upkeep, draw, Tower Defense, reaction card. Put a swamp into play. I'll keep the bog in my hand. Pass the turn, draw, Creekwood Liege. Should have played that fucking bog, then I could play this Liege. So, Bojuka Bog, exile nothing, because I need the mana. That's one of the reasons I quit playing Bojuka Bog, is I see that a lot. So, untap. Draw for my turn. Zern Orb. Okay. Well, without the Crucible of Worlds, there's no way for me to get that Bojuka Bog back other than Eternal Witness. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play the Creekwood Liege. Okay. My turn. During my turn, I get a 3/3 worm creature token because of the Liege. Draw. Still no land. So I'm sunk. I can't fucking do anything. I've got a 2/2 and a 3/3. I can make them bigger for 1 turn. I've got Zern Orb. Okay, 1 more turn. Oh, there we go. Rootbound Crag. Mountain or Forest. Okay, so. And I would have got another token with the Liege. So. Tap all this. And. Either Urabrask or Korvald. Let's get Korvald down so I can draw some cards. So I Korvald eats one of the tokens. He gets bigger. I draw a card. Pass this collar. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 cards. Alright. So Korvald is a 5/5 at this point. Draw. So Pendril, he costs 7. I don't have 7. I have 5. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get down to Urbrask the Hidden. Attack with Korvald. Korvald, of course, is so he has a +1/+1 encounter. He gets +2/+2 from the leech. So he's a 7/7, 7/7 flying. No trample, but sacrifice one of the 2 worms that I still have. He now is an 8/8, and I draw a card. Hey, good, a land. So I will use that to go get what? What do I want? I've got 2 black, I've got 2 red, I've got 2 green. Well, this provides any color. Should get a shock land or some flavor of dual land, which is pretty much only the shock lands in this deck. I don't have the dual lands. Don't have anything else. Do I want Stomping Ground or Overgrown Tomb? Probably more red. So, what are the foothills? Found the Stomping Ground. So, green-red fetch land, found the green-red shock land. I'll put it in play tapped. Okay. So far, it's not really working the way I thought it would work. Maybe my initial shuffle was off. Maybe I just have too much high casting cost shit. Not enough ramp, so all this untaps. Draw. Okay, so I'm getting land now. Play a land. So now 2, 4, 6, 7. Well, hopefully nobody has any goddamn counterspell. Plays a Pendril for 7. And go to combat. So he is an 8/8. He will be a 16/16 because of Zopendril. He will be an 8/8. He'll be a no. Yeah, he'll be an 8/8. He'll be a 4/4. Not very impressive. Not at all. The little worms, though, they'll be 6/6, but Korvald is going to eat one of them. So, attack the Korvald. Attack with Urbrask the Hidden. Korvald eats one of the worms. He becomes a 17/17. I draw a card. Okay. And after combat, I can play the additional land because I have exploration. So now it's working okay. So all this untaps. Get into the worm, draw for my turn. Hey, Soul Ring. So Urbrask is in play. Forest, Soul Ring. Let me see, at least I kind of see the Soul Ring. Maybe this guy isn't as good as I thought, because right now, if I play him for 6, the only thing I can really do is play the Basilisk Collar and then play Zern Orb for free. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 mana. He would be a 6/6 though, and next turn I can start doing things. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play Yamama the East Tree. Go to combat! So everybody doubles. He was, yeah, he's got 3 +1/+ encounters now. +2, so 5. So he's a 9/9. So he'll be an 18/18 flying. He'll be a 12/12. And Zopandro will be an 8/12. So probably attack with everybody. Even at this point of the game, those are some pretty beefy monsters for people to deal with. Draw for my turn. Another land. Good. Okay. After combat, I guess I would play the Basilisk Collar, play my second land for the turn, and just for fun, yeah, equip the collar to this guy just for the hell of it. Actually, Zopandro gets +1/+ on because he's green, so he would be a 10/14. Ooh. So untap. By now somebody would have wiped the board, somebody would have done something. I would not have all these creatures. I'm just still simulating this is the last turn, then I'll do other things. Okay, aggravated assault. But I don't have... How many attacks can I do? So, pay 1 life. Aggravated assault is in play. Let's put it up there. Let's put exploration over there too. So I could play something for 3 or less for free. Not sure if I want to. Okay, and then combat. So he'd 10/10 by now. So all these attack. They double. So eat one of the worms. Draw a card. He gets another counter. They do their damage, and then 2... Sorry, no, let's do 2 red, 1 green. I use this O-ring to cast that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 3 men available. Untap all creatures I control. Now there's an additional combat phase. Attack again! So he was a 10. He's got +1/+1, so he's a 5/7. So he's a 10/14. He was a 12/12. Noah. No, he wasn't. He was a 14/14. He doubles. He's now a 28/28. Burbrask was an 8/8. Now he's a 16/16. Korva was 11/11. 22/20. Wow. Korva's going to kill somebody. So they attack. And then there's an additional main phase. So I can play another land. And there's nothing to cast. I really need one of the creatures that... I need Nature's Will. Or I need one of the creatures that gives it the Savage My Hellkite, so I can keep paying for the aggravated assault. Okay, so that was at least more interesting. Let's try another one. Still have no idea what to take out for that Crucible of Worlds. Could be a land, but as we see, I have problems getting land. Could be that Hell Rider, because as we saw, I'm really not getting that many creatures. I'm getting some key big ones. So maybe I should take the Hell Rider out for the Crucible. Maybe that's the answer. Anyway, let's do another test and see what happens. 2, 4, 7. What do I get for lands this time? Fuck me. What kind of bullshit is this? Bajika Bog and Coffers. Okay, he goes back. He goes back. Lantern stays. Nature's fucking... Bajika Bog goes back. Okay. So I draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I would get land. Am I not shuffling correctly? Is that the problem? Does this deck need a rough shuffle? Does this deck need me to show it who's boss in order to get the lands I need? Because I've got 38 lands. And yes, I do know some of them don't do anything, like Cabal Coffers. Some of them come into play tapped at inauspicious times, like Bajika Bog. But still, if I have 38 lands, and I don't have a lot of rocks, I don't have a lot of fine mana cards, but I have enough. It compares to other decks. Maybe I should take out that Yomama the East Tree. Maybe that's the thing that is holding the deck back. Or maybe I just have too many big creatures. I don't know. Let's see what I get this time. 2, 4, 7. Okay, bullshit. Okay, I want to take this guy out. Do I need the Crucible? I don't know. I don't need Death Denied right now. I will need the sneak attack, so I will keep that. I don't need him. He worked out okay. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, shit. Huh, okay. So all I had to do was shuffle aggressively, let the deck know that I'm in charge, it's not, and it gives me Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth, and Cabal Coffers. Good job. Good job. Now I'm just going to get a bunch of red shit, aren't I? But I can't cast the Coffers because of the mana requirements. But no, that's not bad. Okay, so first turn, draw. Hey, Whisper. He's black. I can cast him pretty soon. So anyway, is that how I want to do it? No, we'll do Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth first, and then Ravenous Squirrel. Okay, my next turn. Hey, there's a mountain. So I'll play the mountain because I don't want to let people know I've got coffers in my hand right now. I only have 2 mana, so I can't do anything. I only have this 1/1 creature, so not a threat. So go to the next turn. Woodland Cemetery. I don't have, well, I do have a swamp. So I could play Woodland Cemetery. And that gives me 3 mana, of which I can't cast anything. So, pass the turn. Draw. You have my hollow. So, Cabal Coffers. 1, 2. Do I want to let the cat out of the bag that I've got sneak attack right now? Probably not. It's probably not a good idea. So 4. I have 4 mana. Play the Creekwood Liege. I have 2 mana remaining. No, I have 1 mana remaining because I had to spend 2 for the coffers. So I can't cast anything else. So done, and then untap. So he gives me a 3/3 worm. I'm getting some land. Getting some land, that is good. I don't really have anything I want to... I'm worried about sneak attacking right now. So I don't need to cast that. I don't need to just run this out and have somebody destroy it, because I'm not going to get that much value out of it. And I don't have... So I've got 1 green. I've got Catacombs. I can find another green. I need another red, so I can't trigger Anzac for a while. I have no creatures in my graveyard, so there's no point in playing Whisper. But what I can do is get this Sulphurous Springs down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just play Korva. So Korva comes down. He eats one of the worms. Ravenous Squirrel gets bigger. Korva gets bigger. And I get to draw a card. So far, so good. Okay, next turn. Draw. Hey, Eternal Witness. Always nice to have in my hand, but she doesn't do anything right now for me. So I want to have my hollow ready to go, so I'll leave those there. But there's really nothing worth casting. Well, Korva, he's a 7/7. He gets +2/+2 from the Liege, and he's got a +1/+1 on counter. The Ravenous Squirrel is a 4/4. So that's interesting. I don't really want to play Korvald. So what I'll do, go to combat. I just fly over and poke somebody with Korva. I can always regenerate him if it's going to die. So Korva draws me. Ooh, that's good. Oh, yes. Except I need another green in order to play it. Or do I? Do I want to do this now? No, I'll wait. So I untap, get another worm, draw my card. So we will put the Yavimaya Hollow above this forest to reserve it. I still only have 1 green other than that forest, but I want to keep it there for the Yavimaya Hollow. I don't have exploration or burgeoning at the moment, but I do have sneaky attack. So I can 1, 2, 3. So I would get 2, 4, 6. I would get 7 black mana and 1 red. So I could cast Whisper, and I can cast Sneak Attack. So I've got Sneak Attack in play. And if anybody goes after it, I have 1 red remaining to sneak that Elder Gagaroth into play. And then Whisper can get it back. Actually, he's tapped because he attacked. Okay, so next turn, let's see what happens. Well, actually, would I want to do it then? No. No, I don't think I would. I don't think I would want to sneak the Gagaroth into play yet. So draw for my turn. Hellrider. He's really not that impressive. So I'm taking him out for the Crucible. I'll just do that right now. I'm cheating. so sue me. Let's get the treasure vault down. So now what have I got? He still needs double red, double green to trigger. There's double red. I have 2 green, but I want to keep 1 reserved for the of my hollow. So anyway, let's sneak the Gagaroth into play. He will be a 7/7 because of the Creekwood Liege. Or to play the Treasure Vault as my land this turn. Don't have any reason to put down Anzac because I can't activate him. Okay, so go to combat. Every time I've been sacrificing, so this guy would be up to about a 6/6 by now. He's a 6/6. Well, he's a 7/7. Whisper is a 3/3. Korva is about an 8/8 now. I haven't been keeping track because I'm just seeing how things flow, getting the feel of the deck. So anyway, attack with Korva, attack with the Gagaroth, draw a card for the Gagaroth, draw a card for Korva. Korva eats one of the worms. Ravenous Scroll gets bigger, but I'm not attacking with him right now. Korva gets bigger, and I am attacking with him right now. I have no creatures in my graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so end of turn, Gagaroth dies. And it's now that I would like to have more creatures, but I don't. Anyway, at the end of the turn, I use that for colorless because I don't plan on sneaking Anzac in. Play the Soul Ring. Okay, untap. Upkeep, draw. Growing Rights of Idlamok. Alright, that's interesting. So 1 green from that. 2. And this is where it's starting to get tricky for the mana, so screw it. Soul Ring for coffers. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8 black. I've got 8 black, and there's 1 green for Growing Rights of Itlamok. Let's look at the top 4. Do I get any creatures? I get Secure Tribe Elder. And Nature's fucking Will, which is what I really want. Great, so I'll get the Elder, because why not? I'm not sure if I like this deck right now. So he goes in my hand. I still have 2, 4, 6, 8, 5 black. I could play the Crucible. So I've got 2 black. And I won't do anything with the rest. So, combat. Korvald will attack. I will draw a card and he'll get bigger. Cossack Caterpillar. How much green do I have? None. But at the end of my turn, this will flip. Beginning gear and step, you control 4 more creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of those guys, one of those worms. This flips into Guy's Cradle. Okay, that's nice. So now what? So untap. I'm not using that treasure vault correctly. Doughty Slayer, but I put the fucking Nature's Will on the bottom. Let's dredge it out. So, Verdant Catacombs. Go find... Do I want Overgrown Tomb? I need more... I don't need more black. I need more red. Okay, there's Stomping Ground. Play it untapped, or play it untapped. Play it untapped. Shuffle. Let's see. So I've got a lot of mana. I mean, a lot. I should have tapped the cradle and made a bunch of treasure tokens with the treasure vault and just replayed it out of my graveyard with the Crucible of Worlds. That's what I should have done. But that's not what I did, is it? Nope, not at all. So anyway, get into the worm. So put the Crucible there, fuck it, who cares? Put this over on top here. Put the Soul Ring on top of the coffers. Alright, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 mana. 10 black. I've got 10 black. Doughty Slayer. Put him into play. He is a 3/3 shadow because of the Creekwood Liege. I could get out the Elder Gargaroth with Whisper. In fact, Whisper probably would have been killed a long time ago, to be honest. I still have a lot of black in my mana pool. Like, a lot. Because I have 10 black. Minus 2, 8. So, fuck it. Sacrifice that. Treasure Vault. Get 4 treasures. So I've got 4 treasures. Probably what I should have been doing this whole time. So I have 4 treasures. I Whisper. I don't really have anything I want to sacrifice. That Ravenous Scroll is getting big though. I guess attack the Korvald. Eat one of the worms. Draw a card. Doesn't help me in any way, shape, or form right now. Well, if I was low in life, I've got Crucible of Worlds and Zernorb, so I can get back life. I can stabilize a little bit. It's not going the way I thought it would. And I don't know if I should tune it further or if I need to play it in an actual game and see how it really works. See how it deals with removal, see how it plays against other decks. Or if it's just an insufficiently thought out idea. Let me do one more gold fishing and then that'll be the end of it for the day. See what happens. The sneak attack is working. I'm not drawing enough cards. I'm not getting enough. Didn't see the tutors. Except the fetch lands, but those aren't really what I'm wanting to tutor for in most cases. The mana base is inadequate for my power needs because I don't get the colors I need. And to fix it, I should put in more rocks or more find land spells. But those displace things that actually kill people. So which of those should I displace? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Let's see what this does. Hey, there's Pachika Bog again. Pachika Bog, Goss Caterpillar Forest, Reaver Cleaver, Zern Orb, Solomon, and Kagamarl. I don't really need Kagamarl right now. I don't really need Zern Orb right now. I don't really need Pachika Bog right now. Reaver Cleaver is good because it'll let me start getting treasures. Cossack Caterpillar is good because I can take out something early. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I've got Forest, Mountain, High Market. That is something I can work with. And if you're wondering why I'm cheating with my mulligans, that's how we do it. We still use the partial parry. The most important thing for us is that people are in the game. So you just take whatever cards you don't want, set them aside, draw cards to replace them, and then shuffle those other cards back into your deck. So for example, I rejected 3 cards from my opening hand. I drew 3 cards. I am now shuffling the deck to belong properly. So let's see. Draw. Savage lands. Okay, good. That's ideal first turn land. So it comes into play tapped. It's a bit curved. So let's flatten it out a bit. Okay, so my turn. Untap. Draw Bone Shredder. Kinky. Let's get a forest down, and we'll play that Caterpillar. So I can blow up somebody's first mana rock. I can rock it. Draw Endrixar Master, so he costs 5. I'm not getting him down anytime soon. Let's see. Montana. If there's a creature that I need to kill, I've got Bone Shredder in my hand, so I do have that. But let's get down the Reaver Cleaver, so I can start equipping. So next turn, Forest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just get the Solemn Simulacrum out. Go find another mountain. Go find another mountain. There it is. Okay, so far so good. One of the things about gold fishing is that it lets me see how the draws go. It lets me see how some of the combos might be. It lets me see how the cards interact and work together. But it really does give me a false idea of how the deck is actually going to work in a real game. Because nobody is fucking with me. Nobody's trying to stop me. Nobody's trying to stop each other. So when I think I'm really behind because I only have 4 creatures, it could be that one of those creatures is key or does something against somebody else. Or it could be that it takes attention off me because I don't have anything. So anyway, untap, draw, Anzac the Quake Mole. I'm really not sure if I want this guy in here anymore. I really don't know. Because he costs 7 to activate. I'll have to see it in play. I'll have to really see it. Endrixar, Master Breeder. Micassian Hollowed. So what I could do, just for fun, is give the Solemn Simulacrum the River Cleaver and attack somebody that doesn't really have anything and get a treasure token. Actually, that's pretty stupid. At this point in the game, somebody would have a 3/3 and I would get no treasure tokens, so that's really stupid. That's not a good idea. Play my land for the turn. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Korvald! Fey Curse King. Bye-bye, Solemn Simulacrum. Druck. Ooh. Ooh, see, now that's kinky. That's good. Defense of the Heart. During my upkeep, one or more of my opponent's controls 3 or more creatures, sack it. Go find 2 creature cards, put them into play, then shuffle. Alright. Alright. And at this stage of the game, somebody is playing a token deck and somebody will have 3 creatures. So, untap, command tower. Nice. So now I could trigger Anzac. But I think what I'll actually do is 1, 2, 3. Give Korvald the Reaver Cleaver, so now he is a 6/6 trample flyer. I don't have anything really to sacrifice when I attack that I care about. So what I can do is 1, 2, 3. I can shred something and then attack with Korvald, and Bone Shredder dies. So Korvald, 2 counters. So 7/7, and I draw a card. Hey, Ravenous Squirrel. And I would get some number of treasure tokens. Let's say I get 4 treasure tokens. So with 4 treasure tokens, I can spend those 4. Defense of the Heart. Sacrifice permanent, so I draw 4 cards. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now it's working. Now it's working pretty damn good. So I get 4 cards. He gets 4 counters. So he's like a 10/10 now. So he's pretty big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's get the Basilisk Collar down. Untap. Of course and I cast the... I already put it in the graveyard. Defense of the Heart. So, during my upkeep, somebody will have 3 creatures. Sacrifice Defense of the Heart. But what do I want? What is going to really... So, if there's a bunch of small creatures that I don't want to be around anymore, I can put in Havoc Demon. Sacrifice from Korvald, all creatures get -5/-5 until the end of the turn. I can get Kakusho, I can get Savage Ventmaw. And where's Urbrask? And Urbrask the Hidden, so the Ventmaw has haste. So put those 2 into play. And now I can cast Anzac, and when the Ventmaw attacks, I will get mana to spend on his ability. We'll see if that works that way. Let's make sure that that's the wording. So these 2 come into play from the Defense of the Heart. Must be blocked each combat this turn of Fable. Okay. It doesn't say when I have to trigger it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Anzac the Quake Mole. Okay, so now this son of a bitch has haste. What am I going to sacrifice for Korvald though? Probably a land. Okay, so combat. Korvald attacks, Ventma attacks, Anzac attacks. Korvald will eat one of these lands. Yeah, and I guess that's why I need the Crucible of Worlds. This attacks, and I spend the 6 mana to make him so he has to be blocked. Spend 1 more. So he has to be blocked each combat this turn of Fable. So he's going to get blocked. I sacrifice land so I get to draw a card with the Korvald. So he would connect. And I would tap all my creatures. Tap each creature, control after this combat phase, additional combat phase. So, if he's still alive, I will get another combat phase after this one I'm going to take right now. So let's say he's still alive. So Korvald attacks, Ventma attacks, Anzac attacks, and sacrifice one of the treasure tokens.
Hello.
Hello.
Where are you?
Making a video.
Huh?
I'm in here.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so that's more interesting. That's... Okay, I'm going to stop there and think about this a bit more. I like the core of it. I can see how it can work. You just need to play it for real and then fine-tune it later.